track, the car, the conditions. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come.
Puppy Dog from Hell will be looking to convert their pole position into a win. Starting from the second position on the grid, we have Megasaurus 55. The third position is occupied by Smells Like We. And in fourth place, we have Mr. Bang. Lining up in fifth is Joerg Yu.
I'm sure Jorg Yu will be expecting to bring home solid points from here.
In the middle of the pack, we have Sunoiler starting from the sixth position on the grid.
Another mid-pack start for Sunoiler.
Pip is going to be starting from seventh. Our eighth place starter, Eddie G, is a driver who knows how to make up ground on the track. Starting from ninth on the grid is a good position for Jack M team to launch an attack.
But if they can find their rhythm early on, they could be a real threat.
Sitting in 10th is Infinity. Roll Postma has some work to do from 11th on the grid, but they're not out of the race yet. The green flag's up and the Sheilas and blokes are bolting. This is the real deal, Hal.
Maintaining composure is essential in this high-stakes environment. The ability to react and adapt will be the key to success.
As we watch the drivers fight it out in the first lap, I can already feel that this is going to be an epic race. Settling into a rhythm is going to be crucial here. The drivers are jockeying for position. Joerg Yu will be looking to get off to a good start and consolidate their position. This is a thrilling moment in the race, with Roll Postma in fifth defending their position with everything they've got. But Infinity is relentless, and the gap is less than 0.2 seconds. It's anyone's position at this point. Fair dinkum, Roll Postma's dropping like a cold pie and Infinity's snatching the top shelf Tim Tams.
Feels like Infinity brought their barbecue A-game, while Roel Postma's grill's gone cold. You know, around these parts, we say you gotta ride the horse in the direction it's going. Roel Postma's gotta get back on the saddle, and Infinity's galloping ahead with the wind in their hair.
Jack M team could be looking for a way up the inside of Mr. Bang.
And they are poised to capitalize on any mistake, but who's going to make that mistake first?
This is what high-octane racing looks like. Joerg Yu is breathing down the neck of Jack M team, not giving them any room to relax.
Can they close up enough for a pass? I don't see it personally.
The intensity is off the charts as Pip hounds Puppy Dog from Hell, both drivers pushing themselves to the absolute limit. Blimey, Pip's shifted gears and the results are clear. Cruising up to 8th just like that. Disappointing for Pip, they now find themselves in 9th.
Such position changes can be deceptive. It might look like a setback for Pip, but seasoned viewers know better. The race is far from over.
Blimey, Pip is so far back, they might as well stop for a beer at the pub. If they spot my ex there, tell them to drive faster. Tell ya what, Sunoiler's got more followers right now than I do on Insta. Which, to be fair, isn't saying much.
Every time Sunoiler checks that mirror, they've got to be thinking strategy.
Spot on. It's like a chess match at 300 kilometers per hour. It's a close race between Jack M Team and Sunoiler in 4th. Remember when we thought Jack M Team had peaked? Think again. They're harnessing every bit of downforce and it's making Sunoiler's mirrors awfully busy. Roll Postma has the pedal to the metal chasing Jack M Team. Wow, Sunoiler is really pushing hard to catch up to Mr. Bang. There's blood in the water for 3rd place.
As an experienced driver, I can tell you that Sunoiler must be laser focused on Mr. Bang's every move, looking for the slightest weakness to exploit.
Gee whiz, Roll Postma is breathing down Jack M Team's neck. Wouldn't want to be in Jack M Team's rearview mirror right now, it's getting crowded. The gap between Jack M Team and Sunoiler is razor thin as they vie for 4th in this nail-biting contest. It's been a solid race so far for Jack M Team. They're holding their position and keeping a steady pace.
Exactly, it's like playing chess at 200 miles per hour. Jack M Team is thinking several moves ahead, and it might just pay off.
It's an intense battle for position as Roll Postma tries to outmaneuver Jack M Team. This is edge-of-your-seat racing.
If this battle ends in tears, it could be like watching a high-speed domino effect, but let's hope they keep it clean and avoid any unplanned games.
Things are heating up as Megasaurus 55 closes in on Puppy Dog from Hell. The gap between them is down to practically nothing.
Remember that time Megasaurus 55 made that audacious move on the last lap? Feels like deja vu, doesn't it, Rob?
It's a game of inches now as Jack M Team tails Mr. Bang closely, ready to capitalize on any mistake. It's a tale of 2 drivers right now, with Jack M Team gaining places and Mr. Bang losing them. This race is getting even more intense. The drivers are pushing each other to the limit.
It's like they're playing a game of chicken, but with cars. And the winner gets to take home the checkered flag and bragging rights.
Ha ha, that's one way to put it. These drivers have to be in top physical and mental shape to compete at this level.
It's like they're training for the Olympics. And like you said, the mental fortitude required to stay focused and alert for the entire race is wild.
I think I need a nap just watching them. The gap between Megasaurus 55 in 11th and Puppy Dog from Hell remains over a second, but Megasaurus 55 is not letting up. They're pushing hard and looking for any opportunity to close that gap up. Can they pull it back in the remaining 0 minutes?
You know, Megasaurus 55 reminds me of my dog chasing its tail, persistent and entertaining. But I hope for them, there's a better end result in sight.
Cricky. Roll Postma is sticking to Jack M Team like Vegemite on toast. This is more tense than a possum in headlights.
Y'all ever been to a Carolina hoedown? Cuz Roel Postma's dancing with that car, looking to waltz right past Jack M Team.
We've got an edge-of-your-seat battle between Jack M Team in 4th and Roll Postma in 5, with just 0.3 seconds between them. Alright, hold your horses. Infinity is really putting the heat on Eddie G. If I were Eddie G, I'd be checking those mirrors non-stop. Seems like Jack M Team is getting in range of Roll Postma.
To achieve anything in this game, you must be prepared to dabble in the boundary of disaster.
No room for error here. Infinity is breathing down the neck of Eddie G, waiting for the perfect chance to make their move. Hang on to your cork hats, mates. We're about to see more jousting than a footy final between Infinity and Eddie G.
That's a great effort from Infinity. They need to keep up the pressure and see if they can make a move.
A great pass for Infinity as they pick off other drivers and move up the field. Meanwhile, Eddie G has lost ground.
Well, it's not just about speed, it's about strategy. But right now, Infinity's showing a masterclass in both.
Whoa there. Eddie G is sticking to Infinity like glue. You reckon Infinity's feeling the pressure? 'Cause I sure would.
That's right. Eddie G is determined to pass Infinity and secure a higher position.
The race is really heating up. Roll Postma is hunting down Sunola with everything they've got. Alright, lads and ladies, it's crunch time. Eddie G is sniffing around Infinity like a dog with a bone. And it looks like they might just take a bite out of first. I swear, Eddie's on the prowl, making that leap to first look as easy as a Sunday Arvo barbecue. Reminds me of two wombats fighting for the best burrow. Close, intense, and unpredictable.
Oh, this is gripping. With every lap, Infinity's drawing closer to that lead spot. They're both battling tire to tire.
If I were the leader, I'd be checking my mirrors every blink of an eye. It's a solid performance from Infinity at the moment. They're holding their position and not getting too caught up in battles around them.
Sometimes that's all it takes to secure a good result. Infinity just needs to stay focused and avoid any mistakes.
Anyone who says that Assetto Corsa Friends is not the best racing club on the planet is clearly insane. The quality of driving we're seeing out there on the track is absolutely phenomenal.
I couldn't agree more. It's like these drivers were born to race. They're weaving in and out of traffic, taking corners at unbelievable speeds, and making it all look effortless. It's clear that they've put in the time and effort to hone their skills.
It looks like Sunola is pushing hard to catch up to Jack M Team. The gap is over a second, but Sunola is not giving up just yet. Can they close the distance and make a move on Jack M Team? Infinity wants to close that gap with Eddie G.
If you're enjoying the racing, please remember to like and subscribe.
Incredible. Infinity is caught in a fierce battle, with Roll Postma breathing down their neck 0.1 seconds away, and Eddie G just ahead with a gap of 0.1 seconds. It's a test of their racing skills. Oh, the pressure is on for Infinity. Trapped between Roll Postma 0.1 seconds away and Eddie G just ahead with a gap of 0.1 seconds, they must defend their position while seeking an opportunity to advance.
No doubt about it, Rob. The gaps to the cars ahead and behind are like a constant reminder for Infinity. They need to maintain their pace to defend their position and potentially make a move.
Infinity's got the tail tighter than a kangaroo in a hammock. If Roll Postma is gonna make a pass, they'll have to buy them a drink first.
In the dance of speed and power, Infinity is leading, and Roel Postma's trying to catch the rhythm. But today, the tune's being set by the one in front.
Good on ya, Roll Postma. Not letting Infinity get too comfy up front. Reckon he's planning a bit of a "g'day mate" on the next corner?
It's all about finding the perfect opportunity. Roel Postma needs to stay patient and wait for Infinity to make a mistake.
We got a close battle as Joe Yu closes in on Mr. Bang. It's looking good for Joe Yu, who has gained places and put some distance between themselves and Mr. Bang.
Where there's a will, there's a relative.
The adrenaline is pumping as Mr. Bang gets within striking distance of Joe Yu in their race for fourth.
The slightest mistake from either driver could lead to a meeting with the barriers, and nobody wants an impromptu autograph session with the wall.
Quiet, steady, reliable. That's Mr. Bang's game today. No drama, just some good old-fashioned racing. Sometimes, I feel the strategy behind these races is deeper than a conversation at 3 a.m. in an outback pub.
You're telling me, it's like planning a family reunion in a small southern town. You've got to consider who's coming, who's feuding, and who's gonna cause a ruckus. Then prepare.
Stop the press, and Mr. Bang has just won the place from Joe Ergu.
Yes, but Mr. Bang can't rest on their laurels. They have to keep pushing to consolidate their position.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Jack M team is proper nipping at Eddie's heels. Are they thinking of making a lunge? Only time will tell.
Mate, if I had $1 for every time Jack M team looked like overtaking, I'd be sipping mojitos on a beach right now.
Hold on to your hats. Mr. Bang is gunning for Joe Ergu. Reckon we might see some cheeky moves on the next bend?
This is the moment where legends are made. These drivers will go down in history as the ones who fought tooth and nail for the top spot.
Oi, Jack M team's giving it a red-hot go in 7th. Just a few kangaroo hops behind Eddie G. Might see a cheeky move soon.
It's a pressure cooker out there. Every second shaved off means Jack M team's a step closer to tasting victory.
This is what it's all about, folks. Mr. Bang is in hot pursuit of Joe Ergu, who's just trying to stay ahead.
With Mr. Bang on the hunt, you better not blink. Every split second counts in this tango.
Racing isn't always about the flash and dazzle, and Mr. Bang proves it. Smooth as silk and holding fort right where they are. Like a scene from a thriller, Jack M team's on Eddie's tail, hungry for that spot. Buckle up. Mr. Bang is all over Joe Ergu like a cheap suit. Are we about to see some wheel-to-wheel action? The tension is palpable. Who will come out on top in this epic showdown?
These two are putting on a masterclass in precision driving. Every turn, every acceleration, calculated to perfection.
Oh, this is getting intense. Mr. Bang is just behind Joe Ergu.
Hey Rob, ever seen a cat toy with a mouse? Kind of feels like what Mr. Bang is doing to Ergu right now, doesn't it?
It's like watching two predators circling each other, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. The action is non-stop as Mr. Bang shadows Joe Ergu through every twist and turn, determined to claim fourth.
You reckon Ergu's sweating bullets yet, Rob? Because I'd be needing a towel by now with Mr. Bang right behind me.
The fans are on the edge of their seats. It doesn't get any closer than this.
You know, Rob, I wouldn't put it past Jack M team to pull a rabbit out of the hat in this duel. Keep those eyes peeled.
This is what racing is all about. Two fierce competitors pushing each other to the limit. It's a thrilling pursuit as Jack M team is right behind Eddie G, keeping the pressure on for 6th place. It's a battle of wills out there, each driver trying to outsmart and outmaneuver the other. This is where legends are made. Which driver will rise to the occasion and claim victory? There's not much to report on from Jack M team at the moment. They're just keeping their head down and putting in consistent laps.
That's the mark of a good driver. Jack M team is staying focused on their own race and not getting distracted.
With a move that's swift, I'd say Jack M team's running on high octane, and maybe a bit of Aussie spirit.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Jack M team's charging like a bull in a china shop. Welcome to 6th, cowboy.
You Americans have your drive-thrus. Here, Jack M team's trying to make this a drive past on Eddie G.
Well, let's see if they can supersize that pass, or if they'll just get a side of disappointment. As we say in North Carolina, if the porch light's on, someone's home. And Jackham team's making it known. He's right there, waiting to make his move on Eddie G.
If Joe Ergu goes any slower, they'll join me in my failed dreams collection. Front row seats available. Hollywood couldn't script this better. Jackham team's shadowing Eddie G, waiting for the slightest misstep.
In this high-speed game of chess, it's all about strategy. Who will make the next move?
Good news for Jack M team, the gap to Eddie G has decreased. It's now down to 0.4 seconds.
He's waiting on that golden chance like a hound on a pork chop.
You know, Eddie's holding off Jack M team like a croc defending its territory.
Ha, and over here, we'd say they're guarding like an eagle protecting its nest.
Things are getting spicy as Jack M team is breathing down Eddie's neck. The gap? Mate, you couldn't slide a credit card between them. If consistency was an art, Jack M team would be Picasso today. Just churning out those laps, one after the other.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Jack M team just needs to bide their time and wait for the right opportunity.
It's pedal to the metal for Jack M team, while Eddie's still flipping through the radio channels.
Go, 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 that's what we want to see.
It's neck and neck, the closest battle we've seen in a while.
I remember being in a similar situation during my racing days. Eddie G must stay focused and wait for the perfect opportunity to overtake.
It looks like Infinity has found another gear in the last sector of the race.
They'll be the ones celebrating at the finish line.
And there it is. Infinity has completed the race in first place, setting a blistering pace that none of the other drivers could match.
You can see the sheer determination on Infinity's face as they take the win. That's the mark of a true champion, folks.
A nail-biting finish, but Roll Postma claims second place. Excellent focus from Sunoiler to secure a fantastic third place on the podium.
Fantastic result.
Mr. Bang end in fourth. Followed by Joe Ergu and Jack M team in fifth and sixth. With Eddie G in seventh. Megasaurus 55 in 10th. Pip claim 8th. In 9th, it smells like we. Puppy Dog from Hell take 11th.